interested in the hospitality business, and I just love the restaurant business in general. I've always worked in a restaurant. I grew up in a restaurant. My family always had a business. That's what made me stick to it. I went to school for hotel management and hospitality, and then I switched over to business management. So I think that it's always just been in my life for me to have a restaurant. I think after working in restaurants my whole life, you just go with it. It's not something that you can really learn from the books. You can go to school for it and you can study it, but if you don't love it, you're not going to be able to do it, basically. And it's a lot of time consuming, so you're just going to be mentally prepared for it too. I make sure I study the market. I make sure that I know who's around me, that we're, especially if they're selling the same type of food as us, I like to make sure like our prices are competitive as well, our quality, our service, those all go in running a business, and you have to know your competitors if you want to do good. Especially living in a small town and business being in a small town, it's always good to know your surroundings. I do a lot of online. So when we first started 3 years ago, I started doing magazines and I started doing newspapers, but I realized the past couple of years, most of my target, who I'm going to target, my market, is online. I do a lot of social media. I think that's my biggest marketing, and it's free. So it's great. We do a lot of digital marketing too online, and our website. I have Google as well. If you sign on to Google, there's a Google business page. It lets you know how many people come view your website, what the traffic is online, and honestly, every week it gets more and more and more, and it tells you when it decreases, but it's never really decreases. The search engine is always high. Technology actually, so we run our business on iPad, so it makes it a lot more efficient for me, my customers, and for my employees to work. So I run it on an iPad system, so instead of using paper and pen, you can just go to the tables with an iPad and it gets directly sent to the kitchen. So that way, if I'm busy, if you're busy, I can just go table to table to table, and the order's already being set without us running back and forth. I think the internet too has done a big impact on us. I get people who drive an hour away just because they saw us on the internet. So I think technology really is very helpful in this type of business. Well, we were planning on opening another location, but we don't know what's going on right now. Just me being pregnant and all, it's a little setback. Okay. So I'm just hoping it will get bigger though. We always want more. So my thing is, I work the same way as my employees, so I don't consider myself a manager. If they're cleaning the windows, I'm cleaning the windows. If they're serving the food, I'm serving the food. I think working with them is a lot more efficient and better. They see you working, so they'll work too. So you're not like their manager, you're not on top of them. I'm really friendly with all of them, but then when it comes to being serious, you have to be serious. But just working with them, I think that's what's been working for me and keeping. I don't like a lot of turnover. So I think I've had less turnover because I am more of an employee with them. And then when they need me as a manager, I'm there as a manager for them.
Working at Yellow is mostly like a family. I feel very safe around here, and I feel like I'm able to put as much effort as I can because I care about them and I truly want to do the best for them. It's not just coming to work and then leaving when when my shift is over. No, I actually want to do the best I can. Sometimes if I have time after my shift is over, I like to stay and I like to finish what I have to do. So yeah. Honestly, I'd really recommend people to come to Yellow Grill, not just because I work here and because I love the family, but because I feel like as a business, It's the healthiest Lebanese food place I've seen. It's the cleanest. I like the way they decorate the plate. I like the way we serve it to customers. I like the way just the store is. I feel like it's very clean. I feel like it's very homey, so people can just come in and feel at home while they're eating.